Hello. How are we all going? I believe I'm live. If I'm live and you're watching, welcome. Welcome to what day are we even this week? It's Wednesday, isn't it? It's Wednesday. So let me change that. Let me sit here so that you're not seeing all the mess around my desk. I wanted to come live for two reasons. One, because I feel like there's some person called Winston in my channel at the moment, which is completely fine. And I felt called to come live and play in the spirit space and answer any questions and, you know, put it out there for people. So, um, give me some love in the comments if you're watching because I'm doing this via my laptop, guys. So I don't get to see so much interaction on my laptop as I would on my mobile phone. So, first of all, I'm here to do some soul searching for you. My channel is open. I'm being told we're ready and willing. And so the energy is ready to play. Hey, Jayur. Hey, Sarah. How you going? So, if there's something that you want to understand, if there's something that you want to play with, then please let me know. Let me know, and I can tune in and see what. I feel like my cards, the deck of cards, might come out tonight. This is just a bit of fun. I felt called to do this. I also felt called to jump on and just tell people a bit about who I am because I've been having a lot of people asking, reaching out, what do you do? So, to start with, I wanted to explain my name's Vicky Luke. I've always been Vicky Luke since I was born. I'm not married or anything like that. So, um, I felt really cool to say that and put that out there. That's funny. Anyway, so I am actually a soul activation coach. And what that means is I am a psychic medium and healer. And through my channel, I have access to divine wisdom. I link directly into divine, and I also have a team of spirit guides that support me in the Akashic records, grabbing data, pulling it together and supporting people to propel them forward through deeply profound awareness of where they're at. I work one on one. I work in group. I actually have this amazing group program, which a pilot version is launching in the end of September, called Truthfully You. And it is it's literally like a rebirth. It goes over a 9 month period and it allows you to delve deep into your truth of who you are. So I work in groups. I do tutor and I mentor intuitive programs. I have an in program called Intuitive You that leads on to psychic self. So I never always used to do this. I used to work in the tech industry and software. And so on my journey of me and finding me, I unlocked lifelong abilities that I've been using all the time that I didn't even have awareness of. So I wanted to, I felt really called to move forward and propel myself forward using them. And now I get to help other people do that too. And I tend to work with a lot of people who are spiritual. But also people who are not spiritual and don't have a clue about it. But I also seem to have a lot of mediums that are attracted to me, or people who are experiencing spirit, either seeing it in physical form, hearing, seeing, feeling, and so much more. So I wanted to open my channel. I wanted to come play with you. Hey, Nicole, beautiful Nicole. We've got 4 people watching, and that says 5 on my hand, so maybe there's someone else coming in really soon. If there's something that you want to understand, please pop it in the box. And let me go. I see that Sarah's come here wondering what you do when you feel blocked creatively. Okay, so Sarah, um, let me see. This blockage, I feel like all down from this finger, all the way down into my left hand side is like a nervous energy. The block is purposefully being created by you. Hey Steve, how you going? The block is purposefully being created by you because the nerves are literally, it's stemming, it's now like, if I can just move down here, it's stemming right across my midriff into my solar plexus, and it's starting to amplify. You're going through a process of really questioning whether you really want to be seen. Correct me if I'm wrong here, please give me some feedback. And I know it's a little bit slow when we're doing live, but I'm here to support you. And so I know there's this nervousness. This nervousness is making you feel that there is something wrong. It's creating a challenge, it's creating a block, which is making you fall out of trust with yourself. It's making you question whether you're capable. It's making you question, even if I have the ability to do any of this. And so it comes down to you're trying, I'm being told, like you're trying to simplify it when you're saying, what do you do when you feel blocked creatively? And you're asking it as a generic question that other people could lean into, but this is actually a very specific, it's also something that other people do. And I'm being told it's going to resonate for other people on this call too. But, and there is a big but, there is more than this. You're utilizing this, you're utilizing numbness, and I'm being told to tell you you've utilized numbness before to feel like it's blocking, to take away from the energetic feelings that you've been feeling. So we want you to step up, and we want you to raise your awareness, and we want you to become aware of these things, and we want you to accept them as part of yourself rather than rejecting them away. If you can hear some weird noises, it's my dog growling, probably at my cat chasing them around the house, so apologies for that. So that's where we're at. Let me know, Sarah, if this makes sense. It's, you've got to shake it out. Like, I want to tell you, I'm literally being told, like, I want to tell you that we want you to dance. We want you to get some movement in on this mix. Because there is a stagnancy, but it's being created by the overwhelm. Yeah? Anybody else? Jayor, I don't know whether you're still watching. Yay, I see a message. Sarah, I'm going to leave that with you to come back to me. I'm great, thanks. So beautiful. Well done for doing a live. Any guidance for me coming through? I've been driving and creating new products, and I'm wondering if there's any guidance on the direction I'm taking at all. Okay, Jayor, I'll come back to you in a moment. I don't know if that's if Jayor is your name, because it's Jayor Meditation. So I would love to know your name. If you can tell me that, it's totally fine. Sarah, fascinating. I'll come back to you in a moment, Jayor. Fascinating, thank you. Have some issues with anxiety. Yeah. So this is the thing. And this is the thing, people, and this is why I'm on here tonight. So many of us spend our lives. Hi, Craig, how you going? If there's something that you want to understand, please pop it in the comments. I'm just on for a short time. Oh, Joshika. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope so, Joshika. That's a beautiful name. So many of us spend our lives rejecting, like things are. I was just literally having a message with one of my clients there. And we reject rather than accept. Yeah, there's a process in Cycles of Self. If you haven't been in my Joyride 5-day free program, reach out, we can chat about this. It's something that I work through in my Truthfully You 9-month program, where we look to really rebirth you into the truth of who you are. So and it's interesting because we've got people here who are asking for validation around the work that they're creating or where they're at, right? And it's never about that. And I can't say this more because I've been through it, I've been around it, I've been over it, I've been under it. The biggest thing is acceptance of self and deep trust with your truth, really into your truth. Yeah, when you nail your truth, and if you're unclear of your truth, come on, reach out, have a conversation with me. come join my Truthfully You tribe, because it's a journey that we get to unlock all of that. When you access that truth, you access an amplification of your soul that is indescribable. There are parts of yourself that you can no longer deny, and you no longer actually want to be in a place of rejection, but you want to be in a place of full acceptance, because when you're in full acceptance, you love. And so, Sarah, yes, where you've said, so maybe the message is to accept that as part of me, of who I am, but don't let it stop. It's absolutely accepting it as part of you. Everybody, and I don't mean to downplay what you experience, but everybody experiences anxiety. The challenge that we have is, and I used to be depressed, I used to experience anxiety, but the challenge that we have is we wear them as a label. Sarah, we've talked about this before when you did my workshop. Labels, labels, labels. We wear the label. Lose the labels, people. Lose the labels. Because when you go into your truth, that's who you are. We take on the labels because we want to understand the why, but the why creates chaos and creates the need to understand. So we've got to let go of the need to understand, and we've got to accept. Oh, I feel angry today. You do? Perfect. You're allowed to feel angry today. Okay, good. That's it. I'm feeling angry. And I love myself anyway. Because it's okay to feel angry, and it's okay to feel anxious, and I'm moving forward on my path, and I'm shifting and I'm changing, and so things are gonna feel uncomfortable, so I'm gonna have to get fucking used to being uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try and keep up with the comments. Craig. So I've been driving and creating new products. So Joshika. There is a huge piece in this around you that's seeking validation that what you're wanting to do is going to work. There is a lack of again, there is a lack of certainty in self. And I'm being told to tell you to step up. Sorry, my phone is beeping behind, so I'm just going to mute it. I'm being asked to told you to step up to new levels because you're ready to embrace your creator. Don't do the mundane. There's things that, okay, you know where you're at, and you know when some of your events or your courses or your programs or whatever are feeling mundane, and when you feel like you should do them rather than there's a massive burning desire to do them. Correct me if I'm wrong there. So we want you to step in to a new level of belief that you can, that you are a change maker. Yeah, it's really important for you. Please let me know if this makes sense. Let me just read through these comments. So Nicole, anxiety has been creeping in for me too, Sarah, and I've realized that I've let it stop me in my tracks. And so guys, you've got to remember there's massive energy shifts at the moment. We've been going through Lionsgate. So you've got to remember, and this is what I teach in my Intuitive You program, bringing it back, is this even my energy? Because everybody in the world is an empath. We're all energetic sponges, should we allow ourselves to be. And so as we open up and as we clear off layers, we start to feel more around us. This is what I do with all of my clients. This is what I do in my one-on-one. And if you're interested, I do have a couple of spaces left one-on-one for, they're going to go away quickly. There's a few people reach out to me because I am not I don't want to downplay anything, but my one-on-one is like freaking amazing. And my group programs are also amazing. I feel like I have to say all of this, and this is why we're here as part of that. But okay, my truth I feel means that now I have to let two people go, and it's difficult, and I'm not sure if this is the right decision. Yes, you are. Nicole, stop questioning yourself. Stop moving through the process of denial. There is a piece for you around I'm denying what I truly feel. It's the uncomfortableness of the space that you're going to create. Yeah, that's what's coming through for you. Craig, I had a significant issue today, but knowledge is power. Wisdom is to let something go each day. Wisdom is, see, what comes through to me, Craig, is wisdom is to accept, and through acceptance we release. Yeah? A thought of action from my Sifu, acceptance is the key. Yes, to live in the answer and the problem goes away. And so this is exactly it. Acceptance is but there is a process, and we must go through in cycles of self and take the journey of those components. Okay? Three brains, heart. Oh my God, Craig, you're literally, I've been speaking this today and yesterday. There are three brains, head, heart, and gut. To own our anger by saying, feeling anger, to release our anger by owning it. Exactly, because we hold on to it like it's wrong. And it's not wrong. It's about going through the process of forgiveness in that. So, Joshika, makes sense. I've just turned a massive step. You've turned a massive step, but there's more. There's more for you. And I'm literally being told you're playing small. I'm being told that it's important for you to put yourself in the vicinity of others that are going to support you in your amplification and are going to challenge the fuck out of you. Yeah? I'm being told, stop questioning and start investing, start implementing, start aligning to people that are, you're gonna want, that you know. It's interesting. It's like, I get it. It's like, I see that person, they're doing what I want to do. Well, freaking align yourself to them. Bring them in your circle. Work with them. Like, collaborate with them. Allow them to mentor you. All of these different things. There are so many options out there. You're not, one of the things that we feel is that we must do all of this alone, and it is not the purpose of life to do it all alone. A channeled belief, a knowing, that's ingrained in every one of our souls, is we create freedom through connection to self, connection to source, and connection to the collective. Connection to self is our truth. Connection to source is our truth. And connection to the collective is our truth. Through these, and acceptance of these, that we don't have to do it alone, that we are capable, and that we are oneness and a stream of divine source energy, anything becomes possible to infinity and beyond. This is a hotspot session that I'm flowing with the comments because I believe that this is the way for me to do this tonight. Stephanie, love that. Is this even my energy? Good point to remind ourselves. It's like we are so absorbing of all of it. Because most of us, and I say this with all beautiful respect and love, don't take responsibility, don't do the learning. They feel that they should know and they should be capable of doing it on their own, but you're not all the time. You must step up and take responsibility for you, for your energy field, and how it interacts with others. And you must learn how you step into your role as creator in this lifetime, because you're creating in every fucking moment. Every moment. This is what I teach you. I teach you to live and breathe this stuff so that it doesn't become foreign anymore. And you live in a place of flow. I still, on the odd occasion, get a hit from nowhere. I did last week. But I knew to let go, lean in, and absorb and accept and love. And I flowed through the icky I wanted to say, I can't even remember what the word was coming through there, but the bubbles, the anxiety, the energy that was there, I knew it wasn't mine. I knew the universe has bigger stuff going on. And so I allowed myself to flow and do what I needed to do in amongst all of that. So I find the corporate wellness work to feel cumbersome and the public private work to be calling me more, but it's more sporadic. Thank you so much for the guidance. I'll DM you later. Please do. Please absolutely do. Because there is method in your madness right now. And the thing is, you're so focused on this that this isn't, you're not allowing for the possibility of what could be because you haven't accepted parts of yourself. This is what it's about. Wow, that's exactly what I've been doing. 7 words that will change your life. We are what our thought make us, then heart and gut feeling. The big words that I believe, and they're all beautiful words, Craig, are must, I am, I can, I must, I can, I am. I must, I can, I am. You must be responsible. You must make decisions. You must make things a priority. In actual, you must make you the priority in every decision that you make, down to your truthful seed within. I'm loving all of this. And we, us, together is a word that comes through right now. When energy comes together, we amplify. Our fields go into co-creation. It's why women and men, when they come together and the seed of birth is planted, it's like there's an opening of wisdom and love and acceptance of something that they've never fully experienced before. Oh, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. I felt called to come on tonight. I knew people needed me. It's not something that I do regularly, but I felt that I wanted to be here and I wanted to put it out there. I wanted to demonstrate. I wanted to demonstrate to you guys that if you lean into life, you too are capable of all of this. I'm not freaking special and I'm certainly not a guru. But what I do is I fucking choose me every moment of every day. And when I don't, off to the side I go. So it's about bringing it back. Yeah? Is there anyone else on here? I'm being told we have one question. We have one question, so we've been up at 11 people. We're now down to 5. I don't know who's watching because I don't get to see names unless you comment. So, I believe there's someone sat in the background and they're observing and they're watching and they haven't necessarily interacted. But I believe there is a question out there. And in the meantime, while I wait for that, and you may have interacted and you may have another question, I'm being told that we want to talk to you about expansiveness. Expansiveness is real. It's really, really fucking real. But all of you live in your containers. And even, I'm literally being told right now, even some of the most spiritually aware people still struggle to get out of their containers. Stephanie, if you have a beautiful question, put it in whatever way it comes out and we will understand that. Hey Monique, how you doing, beautiful? So I'll tune in for you, Monique, and give you some answers, but it wouldn't necessarily be your guides. It'll be divine guidance. So I hope I want to just check with you that that's okay. My guides might speak to your guides, but it all comes from not even through my guides. I link directly into divine and the wisdom that's up there. And there's a lot of people. I'm seeing literally people at the moment. It's like autumn and the leaves are all off the trees, and people are like walking along, kicking up the leaves. If you're like aware, there was this program, or I even remember, but with Lazy Mouse. And it was like Lazy Mouse, and he just kicked up the leaves, and he never achieved, he just kicked up the leaves. That's what's happening for a lot of you. And you're creating all of this, the laboriousness of things is the word. um you're making life laborious through lack of focus and lack of intention. Okay, now I'm told, Stephanie, there is part of me, Stephanie, that's saying your question is something about, are you doing the right thing? Am I in the right avenue? There's a lot of doubt coming through. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, um, stick your sentence in. It doesn't even have to be a question. It can be a statement, whatever it is. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna just open up to Monique. The words that are coming through are stop playing small. I'm literally getting like, stop playing small, girlfriend. Did you have Do my guides want to share anything about what is coming up for me? Okay, I'm literally being told, stop playing small. Bigger and better things are coming for you. You're questioning. I'm being told that you're questioning, you're feeling uncomfortable because you're not fully trusting. You're not fully trusting the feeling that you're having because there's something that's telling you it's too good to be true. Does this resonate? I hope this resonates. It's too good to be true. And if your gut is saying, I'm being told it's really important for you to trust your instincts in this. Something's making you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, there's something that's really pulling you forward. And we want you to really pause, and we want you to listen into the seed of truth that says, what's going on? Sorry, Buddy's come in playing with his bone. I gave him a big bone earlier. Stop playing small. Stop playing small. This is an element of distraction. I'm being told to tell you in a time of need, because right now it's like you want affirmation, right? You want an affirmation that this is the right thing for you, even though intuitively you know that something's not aligned, but logically you're saying, oh, it's too good, it's yeah. The moment that we justify or validate to ourselves or even to others, the moment is we have to really question, is this truthfully what we want? And when you're in this space, there's a concern. It's like, if I don't take it, what if something else doesn't come? But something else is, and you must trust that it is in the making, because you must trust that this isn't all on you, that there are workers out there that are supporting you. I'm being told you're not necessarily fully listening. And so we want you to go back within, and we want you to have a full check-in. We want you to take time. We want you to take time, we want you to breathe, and we want you to start to amplify your energy again, because what's happening is you're retracting. So as you're playing small, your energy is retracting and it's not welcoming in, and this is a lesson for everybody, it's not welcoming in the big shit that you really want. Because the big shit's there, it's being built. And I'm being told in a few weeks you will see, if you're patient and if you trust. I hope this resonates. Thank you. I'll DM you so that the others have a chance to tap into you. I have a few more questions. Okay. I don't do let's have a chat and I'll explain how I work. I don't necessarily do one-off sessions anymore. It's not something. My role in this universe, in this lifetime, is to support people in full amplification of their truth and to really align with their soul. And that's the journey that I go on with people. So it's as a soul activation coach, I utilize my gifts as a psychic and medium, and I help clear things. What I found was when I did one-off sessions, people, and this massive activation comes through my words. So people feel shifts all changing in them as things are occurring and moving, and oh yeah, we're feeling good. But then what would happen is that people wouldn't put into action, or they wouldn't necessarily it's like they would revert. Nobody goes backwards, but they would revert because they're not fully supported. And so that's my mission, that's my purpose. But let's have a one-on-one chat and see how we can't get you more amplified, because this is the thing, it's all about expansion for people at the moment. What you're saying to me, Craig. Okay. System in place for significant change, which is happening for me, but I feel I must adopt it instead of the norm. Variations from the norm for me is happening, but to be totally honest, I just hope but feel it will all work. Your thoughts would be appreciated. Yeah, perfect. I'm also that's perfect. Send me a DM so I don't miss out. That's beautiful. So Craig, let me just sit with that. System in place for significant change. Some of it I don't understand, but I also know that I don't necessarily have to understand it, because the guidance is going to come through that's relevant for you. So let me go into that. I'm going to do Stephanie, and then I'm going to do Craig, and then I'm going to wrap it up, because this girl needs her dinner. I still haven't had my dinner. So let me see. Oh, Monique. So nice to see your beautiful face. It was we met at what's his name? Joe Dispenza, I believe. So, it's like I'm on my path. I do healing work on myself, but not catching a break. Whether it's health or say something else, like my windscreen getting cracked, then got it repaired, and then the repairer damaged my dashboard. Yeah. It's icky. you're having challenges around acceptance and forgiveness of many areas, and you're not actually being honest with yourself, Stephanie. You want to amplify your healing, but you're terrified. You have fears, you have blocks, you have all of these things that are holding you back. And you've been doing some work, and it's really, I'm literally being told, we're honoring you for the work. You're being honored for the work. But you must play bigger. You're gonna I really feel called to say, let's have a chat about my truthfully you. It's there's elements in this that are icky. There's icky pieces around being the victim of things, and we're not in full acceptance of ourselves and our own behavior, and we haven't forgiven parts of ourselves. But we're still looking, it's funny, we're still looking outwards. So we're playing a lot out here. And although you feel the healing and although you feel the energy, there's this kind of conflict of it. Let me know if this makes sense, Stephanie. Awesome, thanks on the L booking progress. Yes, Steph, some points there to consider. And Monique, it's honestly, you're playing small. So, what have we got to do here, Stephanie? I'm literally being told you've got to do the work. You're playing along. Okay. Okay, this is kind of what I'm getting. It's like you're, I don't know my pen out. It's like you're playing the role of a healer. A role of a healer. Like you're in a play, like you're on a play on a stage, like you're playing the role of a healer rather than accepting and embracing it. Yeah. And there are things that you're choosing to do all of this, but there are elements that you're not necessarily have the ability to do all on your own. I cannot express people. I cannot express how important a team around you is. I don't do all of my work alone. I'm a member of like 3 different coaching programs at the moment. I've got one-on-one, group coaching, actually 4. I've got another group program that I'm part of, and I have a massive spiritual mastermind that I'm also part of. So I'm always leveling up, and I've always got people to check in with, and because sometimes I get stuck in my shit. Nowhere near like I used to at all. It's like a dipping the toe in and out now. And I go, oh, enough, because I'm too aware of it. But you've got to build your team, and your team will evolve and change. And that's when you get used to letting people go. And then they may come back, and maybe they won't, and that's completely okay. But Stephanie, you know a lot of people, but you're actually, this is like, it's like you're going around with the feather duster. Yeah, this is kind of the way it is. It's like you're going around with a feather duster, but we want you to do a deep clean. Because we want you to believe. I'm being told divinely you must believe. You must believe it is more than you, it's bigger than you. It's greater than you. Because what happens on the outside is what's going on in the inside. And when things are there, they're mirrors for us. And then we look at the breakages of the windscreen and the dashboard as, oh, but where we could literally say, thank you, universe, for this lesson. I'm going to see this, that you know what, I'm capable of the strength and the dignity I have in myself. I'm just going to have a quick look at what Craig, I hope that resonates for you, Stephanie. Which is happening, a system in place for significant change is happening for me, but I feel I must adopt instead of the norm. I get a sense of literally, Craig, in my solar plexus, it's like, ah! It's like you're about to, like, it's like there's a boat, you're on a boat and it's moving along really fast. It's kind of like, it's like the Staten Island ferry in New York, or like, you know, one of those, oh, it's like the Manly Sydney ferry or something like that. And you're literally stood and you're going to jump off. And you know, if you jump off, there's no boat. And so it's all up to you. And you're at that point because you know that you want to swim free. You know that you don't want to be carried anymore. That's beautiful. I'm really glad that they're in place. But there is this sense of freeingness that must happen. There's oh, there's a level of openness to more that's got to come. You're a powerful being. I feel like I want to chat with you. I want to have a one-on-one chat with you. I think it would be a really interesting chat. I don't know what about, what the purpose would be. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can share someone else with you who can. Maybe I can ignite something within your soul. But I feel like I want to have a chat with you. So I want to just putting that out there right now. So please reach out if you're interested in that. Please DM me and we can organize a time. There is a sense, this is the thing for you though, Craig, it's literally a sense of freedom. There is this, holy fuck, like I'm flying by the seat of my pants in a way, and it's okay. It's okay. And I get you, because that's what, you know, in my business, in this space, I went from freaking $200,000 a year career to running this, and now I do my business full time. I do this full time and I freaking love what I do. And so today I wanted to jump on. I just felt called to jump on and give back. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that helps. I hope all of that helps. I hope that gives you some answers. You can see Buddy behind me with his little donut. I hope there is many messages in this for many people. And so if you're watching the replay, please put #replay. I love to see how far I'm reaching. Please write down where you're watching from as well. Feel the answer resonates and makes a lot of sense. Yes. Amazing. I don't doubt that any of this doesn't make sense to anybody, but is that the right way around? Because I know and trust. Like, I live and breathe this all day, every day. I know what comes through, and I know it. And what I didn't realize is when I unlocked all of this, is that I didn't realize that all of this has been happening my whole life. Yeah. Hi, May. How are you, my beautiful girl? I'm just wrapping up, beautiful. Just wrapping up because I've got to go and have some dinner. But it was just an ad hoc spin up session. But it's like, I realize I've been doing this my whole life. I used to get called the Oracle at work. People would just talk to me and they would literally share with me the world of problems, and then they would get up from the sofa and they would walk away feeling so much better. I just have always known what to say, how to say it, how to always knew what matters in that moment. And I didn't realize that it was all from divine. I didn't realize there was all this guidance flowing through me all the time. I didn't realize how much wisdom that I had. And now I have full acceptance of that. I have full acceptance of my channel of divine. I am a channel of divine, and it flows through me through the expression of me. And I want to teach people to be that expression of themselves. I want you to know that divine is here in you, within you, to be you in the moment, to express in the way that you're meant to in this life. And when you're not aligned to that, it feels fucking shit at times. It feels fucking uncomfortable. So if you're there, if you're struggling, I work with many leaders, entrepreneurs, business people across many different fields. I have worked with accountants, I work with interior designers, I work with ex-academics, I work with physiotherapists. I'm literally looking at my list here. I have coaches, I have healers, magnificent healers, and every single one of them is unlocking their truth. Every single one of them, because your truth is your uniqueness, and your truth is that you are source. And so we must accept all of those things, but we must accept that we need to help through and link through the collective, through collaboration of whatever that looks like. And so I'm going to leave you on that note. Remember, you find freedom through connection to self, to source, and to the collective. You can't do this alone, people. You're not meant to. Embrace life and be everything that you came here to be. Big love. Hi, Catherine. I'm just heading off. Big love. Big love. Hey, Belinda. Please watch this back if you're just coming on now. There's some beautiful collective guidance that's wrapped into messages for everyone. I've just jumped on to flow with it, but I'm off to eat. Mwah. Big love.